In this video, I'm going to share with you my results of being on Mounjaro for 14 days, including how much weight I've lost, my blood sugar numbers, and changes in my body measurement. Next, I'll share with you some of the symptoms that have disappeared, yay, and the new ones that have emerged. Finally, I'll provide information on what I am doing beyond just taking Mounjaro for better health. So, let's start with the good stuff, the numbers. So I am 5'7", and I start this journey weighing 196.6 pounds. Week 1, I lost 6.4 pounds. That was amazing. And week 2, I lost 2.9 pounds for a total weight loss of 9.5 pounds or 5.08% of my total body weight. So this is an average of zero point 0.8 pounds a day. Now, I remember when I got on the scale, it's like week 1 was fantastic. I mean, those numbers were fabulous and I was so excited. And then like the number started, it was like a little bit, kind of went up and down and I've been trying to, kind of get past the scale thing. And when I got on the scale, I said, I want to see 185. I want to see 185, but I'll be happy if I see 186. And I did not. So on day one I weighed 196.6, and on day 14 I weighed 187.1. I should be excited about this. And but when I got those first week, I was like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. And it really is fantastic. I really shouldn't be so down on myself. The other thing I did was I checked my measurements before I got started. So I wanted to check to see, because not only was I doing the Mounjaro, but I also wanted to make sure that I was doing things like working out and eating healthier and such. And I lost the total inches. I'm not sure if this is how you do it. We'll say it is 14.5. And that included my chest, my boobs, underneath my chest, waist, arm, forearm, bicep, calf, thigh, hips, and waist. Okay. Now, my biggest one was I lost 2.5 inches in my hips. I lost 2 inches in my thighs, and my waist, I lost 2.5 inches. So those are really fantastic numbers if you think about it. Now, let's talk about my blood sugar. Now, I'm only really checking fasting. I sometimes will wear like the little thing on your arm and stuff, but my insurance doesn't cover it. So I wear it for a few weeks because I have to buy it out of pocket. And it's pretty expensive. And so I'll use it for a few weeks, and then I'll just use a regular blood sugar monitor for regular testing. And I'm just checking fasting because that's about as best as I can do right now. I started at 151. The highest number was 213. That's fasting, which is so not good. But in week 1, my lowest was 123. So that's good. And week 2, my lowest was 92. Now, what's also good about it was not only was those blood sugars getting normal, whatever, I have to wait till I get a hemoglobin A1C test, but I didn't feel jittery. Oftentimes I'll feel really crappy and jittery and I'm like, I'm feeling it as it's dropping, but I didn't get any of those. It's starting to feel like normal blood sugars is starting to feel normal, not like a weird, like I feel off. Next, let's talk about the side effects that disappeared. Sulfur burps, just burping overall. I used to burp all the time, and I switched to mostly a vegan diet, and that just cured it. It could have been also just my body adjusting to it, but once I cut out the meat and just really eat mostly vegan, I think last week I had a little cheese and an egg, and that's been it. The diarrhea is gone. Yay. I had some weird back pains, but I think it had more to do with women issues. And then a little bouts of nausea that went away. And if you find value in this video, would you please give it a thumbs up? I'd really appreciate it. So some new side effects that came on: constipation. Now, this was the reason my doctor did not put me on it, and it's getting kind of bad. So I've been taking days of Miralax, and it should kind of work. And at the end of the third day, I was like, I had to take a laxative. So I'm not quite sure, especially because I'm eating more fiber, beans, and vegetables and stuff. I should be going all the time. and I don't really like laxatives. They're just so harsh, and but I'm not quite sure what else to do at this point. I know there's like teas and stuff, but they taste like ugh, tastes terrible. So I don't know what to do at this point besides just keep taking it. I'm thinking about maybe adding in maybe Metamucil or something. I don't really know. Other thing, I was starting to get hungry, so I take my injections on Saturday. Thursday evening, I was hungry. Not like ravenous starving or anything like that. But it could be due to the fact that I have been working out more. But I had like 3 meals. And I was like, man, I was kind of used to having like two like okay meals and then like some grapes or something in the evening. When I started to get kind of hungry. So that was it. So that kind of was like, oh man. The third, and I think the worst that I've had is fatigue. And I mean, I am tired as all get out. I'm having trouble staying awake. If I go somewhere, I'm falling asleep. I went to a concert and I was out, y'all. I'm just like ooh, I was out. Naps in the afternoon. I'm in sleep by like 8 o'clock. I'm just not. The fatigue is really bothering me. So I'm not sure. Do I need to see the doctor? Do I need to go up? Do I need a prescription for the constipation? Tell me, what do you think? What are you doing for the constipation, the fatigue, and are you also experiencing hunger? And how long? This has only been the third week, so So what are some other changes that I've made? I'm exercising a lot more. I went from maybe once a week, if that, to about 3 times a week. I've been like every day since like Wednesday or Thursday. No, Thursday, I think, or Tuesday. I don't remember. It's been like a couple days. I'm like keeping a log so I can keep track of what I'm doing and my weights and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to doing more working out. I started the Couch to 5K program. If you don't know what that is, that just means you just start from not doing anything to in 8 weeks being able to run a 5K. But it's really good because it gets you the cardio, more strength training. So I'm doing about 30 to 45 minutes of cardio and then another 15 to 30 minutes of strength training. So you tell me, are you on Mounjaro? I would again say the fatigue is the worst side effect, but it isn't enough to stop me. Have you had to stop Mounjaro because of or any other injectables due to the side effects? How's it going for you? I appreciate you watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.